So the next thing we need to do is cut out the mats for the pockets, for the little triangle pocket, the side pocket and the bottom pocket. And they'll be, so for the bottom pocket, it will be, the mat will be 2 3/8 of an inch, 2 1 2 3/8 of an inch by 3 6/8 of an inch, so 3 6/8 of an inch, which is that line there. So again, that was 2 3/8 by 3 6/8 for the bottom pocket, like so. And for the corner pocket, it's a little bit more complicated, but not really. Let's work it out. It is. So it's 3.5 by 3.5, isn't it? 3.5 and 3.5. So it's just a little bit less than 3.5. So it's 3 3/8. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 3/8 by 3 3/8. 3 1 2 3/8. And what you do again is cut it corner to corner. Corner to corner to make your triangle. And then this will be your side pocket, like so. What you need to do next is hold your horses and just go around the edges, and I'm using vintage photo, or you can leave them white if you want. This paper, I don't know what it's called, is some that came in a rack from Josie, so I thought I'd better get on and use it for something. Seeing as you've all seen by now, I haven't got much storage space, and I expect we'll be sailing soon, so better start using it up so I can get it back into storage. So it'll be like that and like that, and I've just what I've done is I've already prepped the other pockets here, so they've already got their mats on and their tapes on, ready to go onto the journal. But I'll just show you this. We'll go through the process just to show you these two, so you know how it's done. And so I've got some prepared, and the glue. You need the do is we're going to cut out the mats for the journal, and the mats will be, this one's a little bit easier, it will be 3 7/8 wide, 5 7/8 long. 3 7/8 by 5 7/8, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and a front cover and a back cover. So you have to decide what papers you're going to use on the insides and what papers you're going to use on the outsides. We're going to concentrate on the insides for just a moment, and we're going to do 10, 3 7/8 by 5 7/8. So, just going to cut this again. So it's going to be 3 7/8 of an inch. Can you see that? 3 7/8 by 5 7/8. 5 7/8. So I need to see how long this one is because it's off my board. So this is 6.5, and I want 5 7/8 for 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need to cut off, dropped it on the floor, 5/8 of an inch. My cutter only goes up to 5, so so what I have to do is figure out how much is to come off. If I do it with this wonderful gadget, this wonderful gadget. So if I go here, I don't know whether you can see this. Can you see it? So it's 5, 6, 7. Sorry, 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7/8 of an inch. So I'll lay that there. And if you look at this side, this tells you how much you need to cut off. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/8 of an inch you need to cut off. And that's the wonderful thing about using this Tim Holtz ruler with the 0 in the centre, is that you can figure it out. If you have a piece of paper and it's an odd number and you need to know how much to cut off, just lay on the one end how long you want it to be, which was 5 7/8. Read along past the naught, and it leaves you 5/8 of an inch over. And that's what you've got to cut off, folks, 5/8 of an inch on this piece of paper that I have here. Don't know what it'll be for you, but yeah, that's what it's for me. And that is the size of paper I want for the journal page. So that was 5 7/8 by 3 7/8, and I've got all of mine cut out already. I'm not using that one on this one, I'll use it on another one, but I've got mine all cut out already because I've chosen my papers that Josie gave me. So I've got them all cut. I'm just got to do the edges, just got to distress all the edges. And what I'm going to do is distress the edges, put some tape on, and then I'll be back to put it all together. Well, the insides anyway.